Good news and bad news, everyone. The good news is Prince Harry could get deported from America. The bad news is he might have to come back to Britain. This is going to be quite interesting, especially when we get to the next presidential elections next year in 2024, when either DeSantis or Trump might become the next president, and the fate of Prince Harry could be in their hands. This is about this idiot who decided to write a book and expose a lot of things about himself and, of course, his own family as well. Might be backfiring on him because of immigration laws in America. So, Prince Harry, he keeps digging and digging and digging in order to get all the attention that he wants, because, as you guys know, he wants to have a quiet life out of the spotlight. He doesn't want to be bothered. But he wrote a book, and he admitted in the book that he has used drugs. Now, we know that, and it's not really a surprise. But in order to go to America and get your immigration papers sorted, or even if you want to become a citizen, because that is his next aim, to become an American citizen with his wife, Meghan. Both of them could be American and everything else. But the issue with this is that you have to be honest in your form, in your application form. You have to answer a certain question. Have you ever used drugs? Or do you use drugs? And if you say no, and then if they find out you have, then you'll be in trouble. Simple. It's not really rocket science. So we have a lawyer from the Heritage Foundation, Samuel Dewey, who said deportation is certainly one of the many possibilities. We just don't know what happened because we don't have the information, as they are withholding it from us. So these guys are trying to figure out if they can see the paperwork of Prince Harry, but the authorities are not really giving them away because they say these are sensitive, confidential information. But would it be the national interest? Would it be in the public interest, let's just say, for people to know who is emigrating into that from Britain into America? It might be interesting to see what will happen with this whole saga. Now, Dewey is not the only person to suggest that Harry could be deported from the US. A former federal prosecutor, Nima Rahmani, also said that an admission of drug use is usually grounds for inadmissibility. So we know that. Now, obviously, Meghan is American and was born in LA, and if he wants to stay with her, and if he wants to become American, he has to again apply for citizenship, which means he has to once again form another set of forms. And now that the book is out, is he going to tell the truth? Are the authorities going to be holding him to account? Could he be deported? Probably not, because the Biden administration, they're not going to get rid of him, are they? They're probably going to try their best to just completely cover the whole thing up. Now, in the book itself, I refused to read this book. I just read parts of it and I just fell asleep. It was so bad. So he said that when he used drugs, it removed it all the pain, all for me, and brought me a sense of relaxation, release, comfort, a lightness, and that I managed to hold on to for a period of time. It sounds like that little 16-year-old who has his first cigarette and is like, oh, this is heaven. You're describing it like you're a child. It's absolutely embarrassing, by the way. It's embarrassing for Britain, because he's the product of our nation and he's unintentionally an ambassador right now going around Hollywood. But the popularity of both Harry and Meghan has also completely gone down in Hollywood. Even Hollywood stars and their friends are now refusing to hang out with them. They're like, well, it's probably best to keep our distance because, we don't want any trouble. And also, a lot of these celebrities who genuinely just don't want any paparazzi to follow them around, they don't really like this because Harry and Meghan, they seem to crave for this all the attention, right? And then they complain about when the paparazzi are following them around, and then they make a big deal out of it. And then they are basically trying to pretend to be in the same situation as Princess Diana, which is absolutely disgusting. You can't do that. And now they're telling us everything's fine. Anyway, let me know in the comment section whether you think that Prince Harry would be deported, and where should we? Maybe it's time. Maybe we should be in favor of deportations, but he could be the first man on the flight to Rwanda. Bring on the Rwanda flight, Prince Harry. Bring it on. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Mahyar Tousi, and we are the media.